And if you can't take the blows, it's not your blows.
Welcome to it.
Looking so humble.
Another day
to try something, but your world would have crumbled. Caught behind that.
A very sunny day right here on the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. My name is Julius Jeh. Welcome to it.
No. And if you can't take blows, why don't you know?
All of the things happening, we'll be talking about them between now and 5 at 5 p.m. We will have one of the greatest thinkers and speakers in this country, endowed with so much wisdom, versed in education, in educational development, in educational research, and all of that put together. We continue our discussion on intelligence quotient, IQ, taking it a step further with the Reverend David Woos-Besa.
No chance, no hope for those.
He will be our guest. That's at 5 p.m. Before then, a whole lot of things have been happening, and we'll talk about them. Yes, indeed.
You live in a glass house, don't throw stone.
Fact check is ahead of us as well.
You can't take.
So share the video. Invite others to join in the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. Here we go. Welcome. What's happening across the continent? The first set of 49 white South Africans to be granted refugee status by President Donald Trump's administration are on their way to the U.S. On Sunday. They boarded a flight from Johannesburg, which is due to land in Washington, D.C. later on Monday. This comes after a weekend of speculation about when the Afrikaners would leave for America, amid criticism from the South African government, who described the U.S. resettlement scheme as politically motivated. Russia used its annual Victory Day parade to spotlight growing ties with Africa, as leaders from several African nations stood alongside President Vladimir Putin during the commemoration of the 80th anniversary of the Soviet victory over Nazi Germany. Presidents and high-level representatives from Burkina Faso, the Republic of the Congo, Egypt, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, and Zimbabwe were in attendance, signaling Moscow's deepening diplomatic and strategic engagement on the African continent. The prominent African presence at the Red Square event highlighted Russia's pivot toward the global south in the face of mounting Western sanctions and isolation over its war in Ukraine. And Ivory Coast's main opposition leader, Tidjane Thiam, has announced his resignation as party leader after being barred from the upcoming presidential election. A court in Abidjan struck Thiam off the electoral list last month, saying the 62-year-old politician had lost Ivorian nationality when he acquired French citizenship in 1987. He also faces a legal challenge regarding his election as head of the Democratic Party, that's PDCI, brought by a party member. So I read it in French. You know, P, we say P in French is P. We say D, they say D. We say C, they say C. And then I, we say I, they say E. So it's PDCI, Parti Démocratique de Côte d'Ivoire. It means Democratic Party of Côte d'Ivoire. Despite stepping down, Thiam vows to continue the fight for the presidency. Other opposition figures, including former President Laurent Gbagbo, have also been excluded from the race due to legal issues. Where are you watching from? Where are you following from? It is a lovely day right here. It is one of those days when, for example, in La Liga, we know Barcelona from the Catalan region of Spain have taken a giant step closer to regaining the La Liga title from Real Madrid, who won it last season. They've gone 7 points clear of Real now. After quite a very painful victory on yesterday, Madrid had taken the lead in double goals. Barcelona came storming back, went 4-2 up in the first half. Madrid tried fighting back, scored one goal through Kylian Mbappe's hat-trick. That wasn't enough. And the Catalans saw off their fiercest rivals in world football. Quite a terrible season. Madrid have been the whipping boys to Barcelona. Real whipping boys. It's like, you know, you can just grab it, like you're picking, you can just grab them anytime you whip. You vest, you beat them. They get vest. So like yesterday, Madrid were angry, they were vest. And Barca still whipped them. When Barca got angry, they were whipping Madrid 4-0. Now Madrid got very angry. The likes of Mo Ali, Charles Collins, they were nowhere to be found. Even Ambassador Tico Yali, all the way there in France, they were nowhere to be found. This season, 4 times. If we take the friendly match from there that they play in the US, that one will make it 5 or 4 times. Just beating their friends. Like what? Let's see. Barcelona have some tough. Their last 3 games are tough, but I don't see how they're not going to win one of them to win the title. I don't see how. Athletic Club. I think Espanyol, their city rivals. Somebody else. I think Villarreal, so yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. Let's take our break. After the break, you know, Chelsea SVC. We don't waste time. Chelsea SVC this season. Yeah, we should have tried to win yesterday. We didn't. Newcastle beat us. So we are fighting for a Champions League spot. We are very much fighting for it. I don't think we should even qualify. We don't seem to be good enough, you know. The people who are ready qualify and do something better. I got on my own was true. So let's take our break. We'll come back. We'll take the fact check. And after that, the issues. Very mouth-watering issues to talk about here. So don't go anywhere. Stick and stay. Be with us. Let's take this break with some of our sponsors now.
Attention all small business owners in Liberia. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Introducing Accelerate 360, the program designed to boost your access to financing and expand your market reach. Over the next 3 years, Accelerate 360 will support 165 SMEs like yours. The program also includes business development service providers who have applied to be selected for the program. Don't miss this opportunity to grow your business and make a lasting impact. Visit our website at www.accelerate.liberia.com or call 0771 360 360. Accelerate 3 soaring Liberia's entrepreneurs, one business at a time. Accelerate 360 is sponsored by the Government of Liberia through the Ministry of Commerce and Industry and the World Bank under the LIFT project.
Hey, they're rushing. Why are you rushing also?
You, Judy, don't give me hard time, man. I'm going to the bank to get my cash because the bank was so close.
You can use the ATM.
My ATM card expired ever since.
My man, you don't need ATM card. Just use the mobile app and generate an e-token. All you have to do is to just log on the app. You click on Express Cash. Then you select ATM. From there now you select Generate e-token. Then you select the account you want the money to come from. From there you select the currency that you want. If they're Liberian dollars or US dollars. Then you put in the amount that you want, whether $10 or $20, you put it in and you generate your e-token. It's simple, like 8 numbers that will come to you. When you get that number, just go to any Ecobank ATM there. All you have to do is to just select the C Express Cash on the ATM now. The place where you're supposed to put your ATM pin, that way you pull that 8 number. Then it will ask you for the amount, that money where you generated, that money will come or the ATM will pay you.
So simple. Ego Benance for me again. Oh. I will always make use of the express service big time. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
You pay attention. All of us that can use the road. If you're driving or using motorbike or even keke, if you're in a city or even on a highway, it's very important to know the rules of driving. The simple rules that can keep all of us safe. You must always wear your seatbelt. But rather, you and the person behind you must always wear your helmet. And rather, don't forget your reflective jacket. Speeding is not good because your life and that of the loved one may be inside too. Don't speed, even if you're in a city or on a highway. Don't drink or take in any substance before driving. So if you drink alcohol, don't drive. Or if that you driving, don't drink. Don't overload a car. It can lead to serious accident. Look for the red light and stop sign. Don't be close behind the other car on the road. Always stay far behind the car in front of you. It will give you more time to know what to do. If the car in front of you just stop jelly down. Always show the signal sign so the other driver then can know what you want to do. No texting, no calling, no setting the radio while driving. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. All the thing here will look simple, but it can change in no time when you're not paying attention. Drive safe, be focused, and respect the rules of the road.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Transport with funding from the National Road Fund of Liberia. Thanks for watching.
Good day and welcome to the Fact Check segment. This segment debunks disinformation and provides the verified facts of statements made online on the radio. On May 7, Mr. Augustine P. Kafwan, the current Minister of Finance, claimed that during his previous tenure as Finance Minister under former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Liberia's external debt of nearly $5 billion was cancelled. Minister Kafwan made this claim at the Government Town Hall, a program organized by the Ministry of Information to communicate government policies through town hall engagement with officials and citizens. To fact-check this claim, we review multiple publications from international development partners as well as official government releases regarding Liberia's debt waiver. In the 2010 annual message delivered by then President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to the legislature, she stated that her administration was intensifying public financial management reforms in order to reach the highly indebted poor country's completion point by May 2010. She noted that achieving the milestone will lead to the cancellation of Liberia's remaining extended debt, which had reached by the end of 2007. Additionally, a June 29, 2010 joint announcement by the IMF and the World Bank confirmed that both institutions had approved US $4.6 billion in debt relief for Liberia. Based on these facts, we conclude that Minister Kafan's claim that during his tenure as finance minister under President Sirleaf, Liberia received debt cancellation amounting to nearly US $5 billion is correct. Former Montserrat County District No. 8 Representative Akaras Moses Gray claimed in a Facebook post on May 10 that the Unity Party administration had increased the government's wage bill from US $297 million to US $315 million. Gray made this claim in contrast to the government's assertion that it had reduced the monthly wage bill from US $23.5 million to US $21.1 million through the Civil Service Agency's Status Regularization Project. To verify this claim, we reviewed the 2024 and 2025 national budgets. A review of the 2024 national budget shows that the government's wage bill was US $298.7 million. In the 2025 national budget, this amount increased to US $315.5 million. Based on our review of the 2024 and 2025 national budgets, we conclude that former Representative Akaras Moses Gray's claim that the Boakai administration increased the government's wage bill from US $297 million to US $315 million is mostly correct. While his figure for 2024 wage bill is slightly lower than the actual amount of US $298.7 million, the overall assertion that the wage bill increase is correct. Well, cherished listeners, this is all we have for the fact check segment. Remember that this segment is part of an MOU between Local Voices Liberia and OKFM, Prime FM, and Care Radio to counter disinformation to help the public make informed decisions. This MOU is funded by the Liberia Media Empowerment Project, implemented by Internews with funding from the European Union. The funder or partner had no say in the editorial decision leading to the production of this fact check segment. We will be back on Wednesday with more fact check reports to help you know the facts. But if you want us to fact check a claim for you, you can kindly send us a text through WhatsApp on 0777 556296 and we will fact check for you. Also follow us on Facebook at Local Voices Liberia, on X, formerly Twitter at LVO Fact Check, or better still visit our website at www.localvoicesliberia.com. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Welcome back. This is the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. Let's bring this to you. Are you looking for a safe place to invest your hard-earned money? Yeah. Answer my question. Huh? Yes or no? The answer is yes. Definitely, it has to be yes. It has to be